Only company drivers do this shit. Only company drivers. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Look at this. So look at this shit. Just look at this. This is a brand new goddamn hose. Look at this. Brand new damn hose. A brand new hose. Look at this. Look how brand you can tell this shit is brand new. Look at that. Ain't a damn thing used in it. Brand you know what I'm finna do? I'm finna take this goddamn hose and I'm finna show y'all what to do with this. This is a brand new hose. This shit right here is damn near $400 for this hose. Thick as fuck. Y'all tripping. Look at this. All because a company driver probably had a hole in it. Where's the hole? And they use a hell of a lot of duct tape. Brand new goddamn. Man, y'all tripping. And let's look up in here. I'm telling you, I don't buy hoses no more. But y'all owner operators love spending that $400 and some dollars. Look at all them brand new hoses. Look at that thick ass one right there. Look at that one. This one right here. I can't even see. Look at this one. That one right there. Long ass hose. Y'all tripping in a motherfucker. At least somebody was smart enough. Man, look at this shit. Y'all tripping. Throwing away money. You know what? You coming with me. Fuck all this. I don't even need this no more. Fuck that. This is a $400 investment. Come here. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drag this son of a bitch right down to my trailer. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do with it. Matter of fact, let me put it on my shoulder. That's right. I'm gonna cut and fix the son of a bitch. Let me throw this shit over my shoulder. Y'all tripping. Let's do this real quick. Yep, there we go. Yeah. I don't give a fuck if I'm gonna be dirty today, but we finna fix this son of a bitch up real quick. We finna go fix this motherfucker up right now. All right. Oh, I got the trucks already parked up in the back as well. I got a few things I need to fix on one of these trucks. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Y'all can't see my shadow. It's a big ass 20-foot hose on my back. Jamaican style. So the trucks are back there. You see those white trucks? That's them back there. As I say, I ain't putting nobody on just yet. I just need to get a few things done to it. Nothing major, nothing that won't take no more than like a good hour. But the blower's gonna come in next week. My mechanic got one ready for me, but he's going out of town. Say he won't be back until next week. So I tell him, all right, see you next week, because he had one of the blowers on his truck already. Asked me if I wanted it. He was telling me to put somebody in my truck, and I go get one of these Peterbilts. But I don't want no damn Peterbilt. I'm straight on Peterbilts. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do with this damn hose. And at the same time, drop that shit right there. At the same time, I need this trailer. It's dirty as hell. Hang on, y'all. Hell yeah, people lazy in the motherfucker. I got one that don't want to drive at night because they can't see. So this needs some trailer brakes. Y'all can see that. barely enough meat on there. So I need to get some trailer. This is probably good for like a week, but if I get DOT inspected, if one of these damn cops you catch them on a bad day, they give you a fat ass ticket for that. So I got my 20-foot hoses up here. As y'all supposed to know, it's supposed to have these go straight across here, but I ain't got that, so gotta do what gotta make do. So I'm gonna take one of these 20-foot hoses, take them off, and put that one up there because this one got a hell of a lot of meat on it. Damn, they brand new if you ask me. It's a brand new damn hose. Look at that. Barely even look like it's used, and to how it looks like it's a bottom line that's down here. See like how this guy has his. So what always happened? Let's get up under here and get dirty real quick. What happened? The sand doesn't come straight no more. When it comes out, the air blow it, and it start hitting the side. Start hitting the side right here, and it has the curve in it. Y'all see the curve? So the curve that's in it, it hits the side, and then it curves and goes straight. So it's eating away one side, and when that happens, this is what they get. So probably for every week, what's gonna happen each week is gonna eat away this. Only way you can fix that, I'm gonna show you guys how you fix that and stop that from happening from you guys going to the shop every week. So yeah, it burned through the hose. So you guys see how it is right there, how it curved. So right here is where it's gonna eat. It's gonna eat all that because the pressure and the heat hitting one side of the hose and then it curves that way. So the sand already pushing it is these tiny little particles. This is all you hauling. Sand. This is it right here. This is all you hauling. It's like beach sand. It's gonna eat through the hose. If you have a metal bottom line, then it's cool. It's just gonna go straight. It's gonna take longer for it to eat through the metal. But the rubber, it's gonna hit the side of the rubber. When it hits the side, then it curves. That happened. That's how you have that. Once it shoots through, you also see how they have it at the bottom down here with the belly. That's not good. See this? Should be straight. Need to pull the hose out where it can be straight enough so it won't be dancing back here. So this is all it's going to be doing and putting pressure on the hose, and you're going to be clogged up every time. So for mine, I don't have that problem. But up in here, it eats away. They need to change this out itself because it's eating away up here. Because I blow off. When I blow off, my pressure is right here. Right there. My pressure is right here. And my well, this is my tank, and this is my line pressure where this is going to be moving up or down. So I put both my lines right here and here. Let me give you all a quick crash test on how this works. Because I need to take that truck to get the sensor and stuff. You take your hose off. If you don't know how to take the hose off, usually it's clamped down with these and it's closed. Take those off. It's not that hard or difficult to just push up and pull it over to you. That's it. I'm doing this with one hand. See that? You want to put it even right there on my hose because the hose get hot so fast it eats away the rubber. So it don't take you nothing to hook it up to this. Let's put it back up. One hand. Just like that. Put it back over and down. All you got to do is hold it right here and push it forward so you have enough clearance and move it over. That's it. See that? It don't take you nothing. One hand. A one-hand man can do this damn job. Now, if you guys, when you hear you got to climb on top of the trailer to open it up, I'll show y'all real quick. Use your 3 points of contact. One, you hold on up there. Two, put your foot up there. Three, you go up. This is how the top of your trailer looks. Just like that. Easy as that. Ready to open up your trailer. Easiest thing to do it. Get on one knee. Do like this. It's very easy. Or you can stand up, both legs across. Easy. Always open these two first, so it releases the pressure that's going to be coming out on the side. It's very easy. In case if there's pressure inside the tank, you open up these two first. The ones that's closer to here, you open up these two first, so it will bleed the pressure out in case if there's still air in the line. So when you open it, you hear go if there's air in the line, I mean air in the tank. If not, leave them closed down. Easy as that. So you never open up that one. You always open up number two and number three because the sand more go in here. So easy as that. These two always stay up there. Just all you got to do now is simply give this a little lift and pull them. That's how I look on the inside. All right, all the sand goes in one. I'm just looking to make sure or if there's anything that's in it. When you're closing it up now, closing it up, all you got to do is going to be hitting right here. Right there, it's going to be hitting. Make sure these are like that. Put it up. Lift your trailer just a little bit to put these over. You always put the first two back over. Close them. That's it. And then the rest should be easy as cake to close. Just like that. Nothing hard to it. You do the same thing for this. To get down, they want you the same way you come up is the same way you go down. So well, I have the phone in my hand, so you have to turn around backwards and then put your foot right there and go down as well. But I'm going down the other way, which don't do what I just did to come down. It's a big cold out here. And that's all I got on. T-shirt and that. I really need him to change that bottom hopper because I'm still losing air. And then I uh, put my landing gear back up. I dropped my landing gear because the truck ain't going nowhere. So got the radiator fixed. We're gonna look at the two trucks over there. Got the radiator fixed and got a truck washed, detailed up. So I think I need a sensor for that. No biggie. I'll show you guys on these. And I'm gonna cut that hose real quick. They Job called me last night about 5 a.m. and called me back straight through to 7 o'clock. But my battery was dead for some reason in my phone. So I parked them back here. So at any time, all my mechanic got to do is just put the blower on them as soon as they get here. Let's look at this one. This one just mainly the main one that I need. I needed a gauge in it because the other day yesterday I filled it up 300 and something bucks. Full tank, both tanks topped off. And this gauge right up here, where is it? Right there. Right there. I need to screw out and put a new gauge in it. So I need to take this off and remove this and I can have better clearance to get to that back there. Or I crawl my ass up under the truck, can crawl up under the truck and go from in between here and just reach over and change it out right there, which is basically the easiest thing to do. And then you just lift it out and do that. So I'll probably do that today. Just swing by the dealership and see if I can get that piece for it. This one is the I'm gonna take it and get a truck in. I don't know what did that, but it's not from my truck. So everything been all right on it so far. Other than I just seen a few oil leak on there. Well, not really oil leak, but oil residue. Chances are, what generally happens is that you have such a heavy load, and see, because it's not y'all truck. Let me turn it this way so I can tell y'all everything. See, what happened is when you see these oil residue and stuff, you pressure in the engine too much, to whereas the coolant's bleeding out. Now I'm gonna start cussing in a goddamn second. The coolant bleeding out and oil start coming out of all types of these cracks and creases. That's when I added coolant in here. So here's where I'm gonna start cussing now. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We're just waiting on some blowers because I'm taking everything off. All. Here's where I'm gonna start cussing. I'm gonna take this truck anyway because I'm gonna get the sensor for it and put it in. It don't take nothing more than just a socket to put it in. Here's where I'm gonna get cussing now. So knowing that it ain't y'all trucks or nothing, you get a truck, y'all don't take care of shit. Just the same way I hear these company drivers talking about, oh, it ain't my truck, I don't give a fuck, I'ma ride it till the fucking wheels fall off. And then all kinds of shit start happening to the truck, and then truck break down, your ass break down with it. Now, because it ain't your truck, I assume that you won't give a fuck. I assume that y'all won't give a fuck. Do whatever the fuck y'all want with it. Fucking wheel blow out, you riding all kinds of potholes and shit. But what will happen is when you haul in such a heavy load, the truck or the engine is under pressure to be hauling that heavy load. The engine can't support all the stuff that's gonna happen, so it's gonna try to push the coolant out somewhere. Now it's either gonna pop off the goddamn top of the goddamn shit, or it's gonna be bleeding out this hose. If it can't bleed out this hose, it's gonna send it in the backup reservoir. If it can't go in the backup reservoir, it's gonna be bleeding out all kinds of places. If it can't bleed out anywhere, it's gonna be pressure in the water pump. If it ain't pressure in the water pump, it's gonna be pressuring somewhere to be bleeding out. God damn it! Now, if the water pump goes out, or it's has too much damn pressure in it, that it's the oil pressure from you guys hitting the goddamn throttle all the way to the fucking floor, expecting the bitch to take off like it's a normal fucking car. It's gonna start bleeding out oil through those hoses and all types of cracks in all the goddamn places on the damn truck. So if you can look back there, you see all kind of oil bleeding out of the motherfucking truck and out of the pressure sensor. Now, let's get up in the goddamn truck. Where's the keys? Let me turn y'all around so y'all can feel my frustration. This is me frustrated. So, when you put the goddamn key in here, let me turn it around this way. You turn around this way, this is supposed to stay down here. See what I'm talking about? It's saying I need fuel and it got about a half tank fuel in it. So look at that. Look where this motherfucker just jumped to. What is that telling me? My sensor is way the fuck over here. It ain't supposed to be over here. It's supposed to be down here. So I hit the throttle. Look at that. The sensor goes all the way over here. So it's going to trigger a damn engine light. Say, hey, man, your fucking pressure is too, your oil pressure sensor is way too fucking high. So it ain't supposed to be way the fuck over here. It's supposed to be down here. Just like this with your temperature. When y'all going up, when y'all driving that heavy ass 45 to 80,000 pound fucking load, this is where y'all fucking put way down there on the fucking throttle, expecting the shit to go in from first gear or second gear, and you got your foot way down on the goddamn throttle. The engine can't support none of that heavy ass shit. You take your time on the throttle. You take your time just the same way you take your time on your car, just like that. And you drive. Once it moves up, then you switch your goddamn shit into a different gear. That's it. You don't need to have your foot all the way on the goddamn throttle for the truck to be moving. I'm just saying. Not because it ain't y'all goddamn truck, but the truck is goddamn broke down. Now you can't go nowhere. Now you just caused severe goddamn damage to the damn engine. Now let me turn this shit off so I can speak some more shit to y'all. Because it seems like the stuff that y'all doing, like y'all don't understand. It's just a motor. You blow the fucking motor, your ass is out of a job. Once you got your foot all the way on the fucking floor with the throttle, expecting the shit to go from 0 to 20 miles in 5 seconds, it's impossible. You got a transmission that will fucking go out. You're hauling a heavy ass shit on the back of this. If this shit goes out, you are fucked where the fuck you are at. All it is just a small little shit. That's it right there. That is all that's helping your truck to move. You got your foot all the way on the fucking throttle. You can't go no goddamn where. You gonna blow some shit in the goddamn engine. Now when y'all get y'all truck and it start bleeding goddamn coolant and it's forcing oil out of all the bottom places because the pressure is built up in it so high, you can blow out the fucking bottom of the pan on the ground, or you blow a goddamn rod inside the engine. Now, when that happened, tell me what the fuck is gonna. You better find yourself an immediate plane ticket to take your punk ass back home. I'm just dead ass serious. Because when shit happens like this, because you got your foot all the way on the pressure, when you open up this and you see coolant coming out of here, that mean your ass got your foot all the way on the fucking throttle too much that the pressure can't even go through the goddamn hose no more to go anywhere. So it's gonna try to force the coolant somewhere to release some of the pressure. Now, if it ain't come out here somewhere, it's gonna first show that it's coming out here. Then you gotta have all them coolant and shit burning off the engine. Then your shit gonna start smoking. They be like, hey, boss, I think your engine's smoking. I don't know what's wrong with it. When you goddamn know what the fuck is wrong with it. Now let me turn the goddamn camera around. Cause I'm gonna talk right now. So all this happening, the coolant gonna be smoking up the goddamn truck. Your ass pulled over on the side of the road. You don't know what the fuck is wrong with it. That's what's wrong with it. Your ass got your foot on the goddamn throttle, bleeding the goddamn coolant out of the shit when it only can withstand so much pressure. I'm just saying. Then you hear a lot of y'all talking about, oh, my drive shaft just went out. Fuck you mean your drive shaft just went out? What the fuck were you doing for your drive shaft to go out? Too much goddamn pressure. You got your foot on the throttle too much. Anyway, that's just that. So now I gotta go get some sensors because come to find out, shit like that will go out way back there. So that's number one, and you can't even see the other goddamn one, which is right here, right there where I'm pointing at. Right there. It's so fucking black up in there because the oil been bleeding out right there that caused all kinds of oil to be leaking out all up under there. So hope you can see that. That's what's gonna happen when all your oil kinds of places. All that's oil. All back there. Then y'all gonna be like, "Hey, boss, think your truck needs some oil." Ever since I got my truck, I don't need damn oil in it. I never even put not even a quart of oil in it. I don't have none of this stuff on the bottom of my damn truck. Know why? Because you take your time with the throttle. You don't need your foot all the way on the goddamn throttle for the shit to move. You take your time so the truck can help you pull the load to start moving first. Then you switch to a different gear. And then I can tell when you're doing some very hard braking. Want to know why? Because of this shit right here. When your clutch decide it want to fucking go out because you've been stomping on the damn brake so much, you ain't even got no brake fluid left in the motherfucking shit for the truck to even help you stop. So when you smell your brakes start burning, the shit is way down here or it ain't even got shit in the damn reservoir. Y'all can get mad all you want. But I'm telling y'all straight facts. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Ain't nothing wrong with the Volvo. We just waiting on blowers. That's all I'm gonna say. And then I'm gonna go get the piece from the dealership for this right here. So I ordered it and they sprayed it. And like I say, I take care of my shit. So I expect you guys to if the truck is broke down, if the truck is broke down for major repairs, you might as well catch your ass a plane ticket. If it's something normal or natural, oh, trust me, I do pay if there's something should happen. I need to add it to the list too. I need a 12 foot power cord because I'm gonna switch out this power cord. So all these stuff I gotta add to the list. I'm dirty as hell. Look at that. Yeah, well, working in the oil field. Number 5. So basically now it's 5 things I need on here. So I need a 12-foot power cord. Power cord. So it needs truck wash, fuel pump gauge, oil pressure gauge, the blower. I'm gonna do another DOT inspection on it, and a 12-foot power gauge. All that shit can be done pretty easy. By next week, the blower should be on. Ain't got no time to go on that one. Just gonna lock up. All right, so let's take. I fixed It wasn't nothing really wrong with it, but I fixed the little blower back here. It's gonna be dark anyway, so y'all can't see in there. So I unscrewed. I don't even got my flashlight. Can I turn my? Anyway, down here. Let me see if y'all can try to see with some light. So anyway, there's some screws in here, not those right here, but there's like 3 screws that's holding the fan in. When I took it out, I took the fan out, and the wire's kind of short, so I need to have it a little bit higher. Trying to keep it clean. The fan that's back there, all I did was just I took it out. Yeah, if I turn the light on, my battery's already at 20%. That's it for that. All easy, alright. I had to decide on which truck I'm gonna take because I need to take that one. Oh, he already missed it. I already cussed out who I need to cuss out anyway for y'all to take care of the damn trucks. And let it go. So two more back there. One of my drivers probably sitting somewhere. God knows where. I check in every now and then, make sure they're all right. If they don't call and say, "Oh, this or that happens to the truck," and I guess just that's just it. So I should just take that truck since I need to get the stuff done to it. I need to put my phone on the charger as well. Here we go, Big Blue. Oh, we gotta fix this too as well. This is my phone up here. See, I'm at 11%. I'm gonna take that off real quick. So that's all. That's all I'm basically all I gotta tell y'all. I'm trying to. I got all kinds of tools and stuff. I just need to get rid of. Not get rid of, but try to find somewhere for them. Cause what I do is that I buy some tools as well, in case if I see somebody broke down on the side of the road, we can help them get out the goddamn way real quick. So according to this, it has 18 on here. Usually it's at 24. So that's 18 months left on this H2S monitor. And if it start flashing like that and making that beep sound consistently with it flashing, that mean run like hell. Don't save nobody, run. And when I say run, run. Don't stand around and tell people about, oh, my hat flashing. Run. Run like the fucking cops chasing you and you got all the money. Run, goddammit. I left my charger thing at home. Teddy need to get the hell out the damn seat. Nah, I ain't take no loads yet. I called them back. I called them back and they told me they from 5 o'clock they said been trying to get a hold of me. And then I think I turned my phone back on at 10 o'clock when I finally found it. But I'm gonna cut that hose in a second. I just ain't got no more battery life. I got about 4%. I think I can put it the other way back here. No, not 10. I got about 10% left on it now. So it's a sweet ass hose right there. Who's that? Oh, that's my own mechanic asking how I want to pay it. Take it off the card. I'll let him know in a few. Because he has my bank account on file, so all I need to do is just well, he'll text me, ask me when should he take it off the card, and I just basically tell him once the job is done, just deduct your money, send me an invoice, and then I just email the invoice to my accountant. But he's I think he's doing some finance thing now, whereas you can apply for a loan from a bank that he has, I think. And if you say you need excessive repairs done to the truck that cost like 5, 10,000, and you don't have the $5 or $10,000, then you apply for that, and then you make a minimum payment of probably like $100 a month until it's paid off, whatever the amount is. So that's kind of good that he's doing that. So that's his own little small business as well, in which I tell him that's what's up, man. and he's also a mechanic for the company. Where's that? Oh, anybody got any questions? Want to know anything? Let me go back over some of these comments. Yo, yo, yo. People are lazy. Yeah, it's hard to get in the sandbox or oil field. Nah, it ain't really hard to get in the sandbox or oil field. All you gotta do is just pick a company, get your foot in the door, get your experience up, and that's it. Yeah, I'm taking my trucks off sandbox. I've been on pneumatic. I just decided to take all of them off sandbox because everybody is going towards sandbox. It's so much damn sandbox trucks running out here. They get in my goddamn way, so I don't want anybody getting in my way. So the less truck that I have on sandboxes, the more they won't get in my damn way. Am I looking for inverters? No, I already got enough inverters. I buy all 2,000 watt inverters and put on the behind the seat. Yeah, keep trying, just trying to take class. Yeah, you will be stuck in the middle of nowhere with no signal for sure. And not really smart, just common sense. It's just common sense. I mean, it don't take much for you to know. It just I need to do more videos. Actually, once I start rolling, I really don't do much videos because when I'm home, all I see is just people popping up doing live, and I really don't do much videos. I just leave them as live videos so you guys see what I got going on out here, and I don't just go live for any and anything because I don't get paid for none of this. So I'm just trying to show y'all what's going on. The trucks are just sitting over there, and like I said, they just go into pneumatic now, in which it pays a lot more. And plus, my intention, what I really want to do is when you go on the well sites, it's like you can put 8 trucks to start blowing off all the sand. So one of these days, I'm probably gonna say I have all my, and I'm gonna take a picture too, that I can say I got the entire well to my damn self. That all 8 of those trucks are mine, sitting right there, blowing off all at the same time. Basically, that's all I want to do. And then I just might put somebody in this blue truck and get another one. I'll see. But most of them ain't talking about nothing. True. They ain't usually talk about nothing. They just go live just to go live. And I go live just to show y'all the facts of these stuff that y'all throwing away a brand new fucking hose, brand new hose that costs like $450, and then just got a little slash on the side, and y'all just throw they just throw it in the giant dumpster that's up there. Brand new hose. Look at that. Brand new hose. I don't even think it got used for like a month. Brand new hose. I You can tell it's brand new because the rubber is so thick I can't even squeeze it. But let's go back here and look at one of my damn hose. Yeah. Let's go back here and I'm gonna show you how a used hose is. These are still thick. You can't squeeze them. You can't squeeze them suckers. But a goddamn used hose, a damn used hose, look, you can squeeze any part of it, and that's when you know it's a damn used hose. Look, that means the damn shit is almost ready to go. God damn it. Look at this. No matter where the hell I touch, it's so damn used. Ain't even no more rubber in it. All this rubber is ate out down to this, down to those little things. Look at that. Look at that. You think I'm gonna keep it? Nope. Don't think so. Look, it's just plain ass facts. Look, that's how soft my rubbers are. That's it. So every time, look at that. I can use my damn finger and sink that sucker. That's how bad it is. And I ain't finna go on no video and just be telling y'all bullshit and just be on live just to be on live or make videos to make videos. This is plain ass facts. Look at this. Thick as hell. I can't even squeeze it. That's a damn shame. More garbage. That's a damn shame. I'm telling you. Is it charging? That's what I want to know. All right, we're charging. I think I got too much stuff running in the background. My bad. My bad. I think I just swiped it up and disconnect. I got stuff to do, and I'm here sitting around like I ain't got shit to do. You say, or they don't know what they're talking about. All they have to do is watch their own videos and they'll see where they're. Man, honestly, I don't even watch YouTubers. I'm just trying to help y'all make money. And I'm trying to show y'all not to waste money. Like that damn hose is wasting money. And I got the carpet. It's just bright ass sunlight. My bad. I really need to get some different carpets as well. Just trying to organize my truck a little because I got tools that I was using last night, and I need to keep this box because those are paperworks in there. So basically, all I was using to clean the truck out was just the wipes, that some Fabuloso, and some Gain. The Gain I was using to wipe down some of the stuff with some soap and water, and then I got some Fabuloso and some Dawn dish soap that's up here just to keep that smell in it. So if anybody should go in it, it still smell pretty damn good. I need to crack the windows as well, just so it keeps that smell. So the trucks are gonna be going to pneumatic. Reason why, it pays a little more. I mean, sandbox is pretty damn easy. I'm not gonna give you easy jobs. We're gonna put you something up to the challenge. And the reason too why I can put it on pneumatic is because you guys can switch it. In case, say for example, all their wells are down for a day and they need help over on the sandbox side, which I doubt they need help on the sandbox side because at one point this company had no drivers to fill in all these spots. So it's all kind of dust blowing now. Trucks are coming in, so now you can actually see inside the damn yard. That means all the trucks are gone. Back to work. I don't know where Andrew at either. I think he should be looking for his sensor. He has not a sensor, but there's a part. What happened to Andrew is that your truck been sitting for so long that you didn't let this truck sit itself and warm up. I need to shave. I need to get a haircut. So what he did, see, because he never know of these scenarios, is that it's basically if you put a block of ice inside of one of your tubes, there is no getting around it. So what he did is that he started revving the goddamn engine. God knows he probably had his foot down halfway on the throttle, and you're putting too much pressure inside the engine, and then it builds up. So it needs to start. Basically, it just needs a way to release some of the pressure. So it basically busts through the hose or one of the pipes, and then it put a crack on it, and then the coolant start coming out of his truck. It was just a small fix, probably like a $20-$30 fix anyway for the hose, if it's the hose or if it's whatever part that's cracked. So best thing for him to do is just go to the dealership where you know it's always at, or you go to the auto parts place where we get our parts from, and then just put it in yourself. So I'm not sure if he knows how to put it in, but I try to find out where he's at so we can look at it and try to go get the part for it. Because we can just hop in one of these damn truck and just go get the part without using our drive time. I shouldn't say that out loud, but don't tell nobody. So that's basically it. I'm back in my damn work clothes. Wagwan Yachty. Just missed all of it. I just had to yell at whoever that's gonna be coming in next. I don't think I need to explain to people of how to put fuel inside of the truck or all kinds of stuff. And I really don't want to leave because I need to take this trailer in to them so they can change out the um the brakes. So all I got to do is just wait for their call. But I really don't want to sit here for too long because I'm just gonna hop in one of the trucks over there. So those trucks over there, just sitting over there, is what I parked back there because I'm gonna have them have the blowers installed on them. He got one already for one truck, but I ordered two more. But he said they won't be until next week, and he's leaving, go out of town. Business is going so far so good. I'm just deciding to take all my trucks off sandbox. So while the rest is on home time, they just might come over and say, "Now you're doing sandbox." And I did. Um, there is another lady as well that says she wanted to come on board. I'm not really. It's not like I'm saying like I'm discriminating with it, but I got one already, and she still needs a little bit more teaching. In which she's taking her sweet little time. Sweet little time. I think she don't want to work at night either, which is gonna be a problem. And I had to consult with another business partner of mine, and he's having the same issue. So I know one of my friends from way back that's crazy that will work. And I told her like, look, I'll let my other trainees, well, my other staff member train you, and she's a female, and she was telling me, well, the new lady that wants to come over, she say now she don't want no lady training me. She would rather me train her where she can do at least 4 or 5 loads for the day. Because I'd say, well, you can train her and she can train you. Both of y'all females, y'all can follow each other because who knows. So she's saying that nah, she don't want no other lady train her because she know me more than she's gonna have some stranger train her. So I called up my staff and I told her like, hey, I got a lady that needs to be trained. Be in mind the company don't even pay me to train anybody. I doubt I even seen a trainee or trainer thing on my paycheck, in which I believe they say if you're training an owner operator, they only get $35 just to train them if you're training an owner op. And if you're training a company driver, I believe it's $100. So I offered my staff $100 to train her. She said that's not enough, and I need to train my own staff. So I'm like, okay, cool. That being said, I called up the new lady that, well, my friend that said she wanted to come out because she says she's only making like 800-900 bucks a week at that company where she's at. And I said, well, shit, this driver that I got probably doing like 5, 6 loads for the entire week because it's slow, and she's still, well, I think this the high. Well, it ain't even worth it. That's way more than what she's supposed to get. Cause if owner ops are training owner ops out here, they only get 100 bucks for company drivers. If you're training one of their company drivers, they'll offer you 100 bucks to train them. But if you're gonna be training an owner op, say I don't know who the owner op is, and somebody else um hired another driver to drive their truck. Now they will only pay me $35 to train that person for them. So I'm taking time out of my hands to show them how the equipment work, where to go, where to pick up, where to drop off, where to fuel. So it's basically like you're slowing me down because I would have just been running 4 or 5 loads for the entire day, and that's it for me. Depending on how short the runs are, I'll do like 8 loads. Now, to be training somebody, it takes time, and you got to explain everything to them because they won't get it on the first go. So I give you 1 week to kind of marinate stuff, where to go, where to pick up, and give you the second week. You should be saying, "All right, let me see what you can do." Now they only say all you need is like 2 or 3 loads, and then cut you loose. That's it. 2 or 3 loads, cut you loose. Go figure the shit out on your own. That's basically it. Now, I will take the time out of my hands to help you out. Follow me where I'm going. Mimic my clock. When I tell you put yourself on duty when you're at the shipper, so you once you're getting loaded, you go up to the check-in area. You put yourself on duty right at the time that you get there. Sign in. Go get your load. Shouldn't take you no more than like 5, 10 minutes to get loaded. Park up to the side. Fill out your paperwork, send in your loaded call, head to the well site. You get to the well site, put yourself on duty. It depends on if they tell you to go sit at the staging pad, then you just put yourself in the well wait time, freeze your clock. If you're going to go offload the sand, it don't take me no more than like 30, 45 minutes to blow that sand off. Sometimes when I get there, I just put it in on duty, do a little on duty time while I'm hooking up everything, start blowing it off. About 30 minutes, I'll probably put it off duty or freeze it in well wait time. I'm just telling y'all the right thing to do. Usually, you leave it on duty, and basically, if they want you to stay on duty, it should be no off duty segment there because no matter what you do, it's gonna kick into on duty if you start driving or if you turn off the engine. It's just gonna put you in on duty mode. Or if a truck sits for 1 minute, one space for 5 minutes, it kicks you into on duty and just start running your on duty time, which is your 70 or 80 hour window. If you're stage in Texas, it's an 80 hour window. If you're leaving out of Texas, it's a 70 hour window, but you still have that regular drive time and stuff. I just need them to call me to say bring the trailer in, and then I'll just hop in one of those trucks and dip, go get the sensor, come back, put the gauge on, and that's it. Because I know once everything starts up, it starts up. So I got to get back well, 2 people now that's gonna be driving those trucks. I'm kind of skeptical about putting on another lady, although she is work. I know how she is. She is willing to work, and she's a go getter. She will make the money. I tell her simple. All you need is like 6 months, but I don't think you guys understand what's going on. Right, lock. I don't think people understand when you're working for owner op. But let me break it down to you guys. When you're working for owner op, it don't mean that you're gonna be working for him 20, 30 years. Here's what you should be doing when you're working for owner op. Because if you go to these regular companies are gonna offer you little and nothing. So when you think that you're getting little and nothing, ask these company drivers what they're actually getting. So when you sign up with them and they're getting 19 to 21%, and you're getting from 27 to 30%, and you saying that's no money, well, I strongly suggest you go apply to one of these mega carriers or these companies and go think that you're not making any money. And then go start crying about, oh, you got bills and stuff that's due, and 19% or 21% won't cut it. I'm just saying. Now, you're working for owner Rob. Here's what you should be doing. The percentage that you should be getting is way more than the company driver. I'm just saying because you're not paying for a goddamn thing. Just the same as the company driver, you're just driving for the owner Rob. For one, your main focus is getting as much load as you can. Reason why, because the more you make on loads is the more money you get in. Two, you'll see a higher pay increase. Guarantee. Three, that shows you that no matter what, dispatcher will always be calling you, whether it's 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you will always pick up that phone. Four, so this is four. Dispatcher is gonna say, all right, no matter what time of the day, I can always call this person and they will always get that load regardless if it's going 20 miles down the road to 200 miles down the road. Because guess why? Donique will go get that load. I don't care where you want to send me. Just don't send me 3 hours away where you tell me I got to go 200 miles to go pick up sand. That's it. That's my limit. Because you have to deadhead 200 miles to go get that load. Now, I don't care if I got to go 200 miles to go get that load and it's only going 30 miles down the road. I'm your guy. I'm still getting paid regardless. I'm going for that load. Now you still working for owner Rob, and you need all the money you can get. You need dispatchers to say, hey, I don't care who you gotta call. You need to call me first, and I will go get that damn load. Where it's 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the damn morning. Because why? All these other drivers are gonna be asleep, and nobody gonna be picking up the phone at 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You know why? Because Donnie gonna go get that load. Now, five, here's the most important thing ever. You still driving for on Rob, and I'm listing out all these stuff you should be doing. Now, five, the big one. All this money that you should be getting. Five, all this money that you should be getting. And you making it from the owner Rob because you're getting way more than a company driver. You should be saving, even if you're getting $1,500 a week, you should be saving at least $500 out of that money. Or you put aside that $1,000 and only spend $500 out of that. You put that shit to the side and you start saving to buy yourself a truck on your own. Now, it don't take a whole year for you to save all that money. It takes you at least 6 months. And you can go get your ass one of them sweet ass Peterbilts that's sitting over there that I don't really interested in because my mechanic is like, man, get up out of these damn freight liners and go get yourself a Peterbilt. I don't care about no Peterbilt. I don't care about no Volkswagen. I don't care about no Western Stars. I don't care about no International. I don't care about them Mack trucks. I don't care about none of them shit. As long as the truck can drive and go get the load from A to B, that's all I care about. I don't care about, oh, I'm driving a brand new Peterbilt with the chromed out muffler, the one that cocks off on the side, or a flat top with the custom spray job and all kinds of cool lights that's all over it. Cause in the end of the day, how much money is it putting in your pocket? Is all I'm saying. Because you can't have all them custom lights and sweet spinner rims on them trucks and shit and chromed out rims and the damn fuel tank look like it's never been touched with no dirt. The rims are looking brand new, like it just glides on air. Not a goddamn dirt is on the trailer because every week you take it for a truck wash. But check it out. How much money is it putting in your account? Is the big question. Now I can't. I don't want to say when you get in your truck and you put it out there and you want to do all kinds of custom shit and put a satellite dish on top. I don't even have time to watch damn TV. I don't need no. I ain't got time to watch no goddamn satellite TV. I'm just saying that's a waste of money. 6 months, you should be saying, "Hey, on a rock, um, in 2 weeks I'm gonna be leaving, and I'm gonna go buy my own truck, and then I'm gonna lease it on with your company, and then now instead of you driving for 27 to 30% still in the owner op truck, you could be getting that 71% now to your truck, and go make $5,000 to $8,000 a week." Just saying. That's all I'm saying. 6 months. You should be driving, not sitting around, not waiting for dispatch to call you and say, "Hey, I won't. I'm gonna call you back in the morning and get some load." Just saying. 6 months. It don't take you no longer than that to make all this money to go buy yourself a truck cash. Just like that. It don't take you nothing to save $40,000 and go buy a truck cash. Now I'm speaking straight facts to y'all, but if y'all wanna go drive for owner op for 3 4 years and only making such short percentage, your main goal is to come out here to the oil field and spend $40,000 on a truck. Chances are this might be a $40,000 Peterbilt right there, but I don't give a damn about a Peterbilt. Honestly, I don't. They're gonna say, "Mailman, the $40,000 that you could take and buy this Peterbilt, you got a international for $25,000." And $25,000 I just saved right there. Instead of buying that for $40,000, I went and bought a $25,000 international and drive it till the wheels fall off. Now, if you look out here, let me turn around. All you see is all older model trucks. You don't see nothing brand new. Well, other than those over there, you don't see nothing out here that's brand new with no 2018, 2019 trucks. That's a company truck. That's an owner op. You can tell because they're all older models. Up there as well. They're all older models. Look, an international. I'm telling y'all, straight facts. You don't need no brand new 2018, 2019 trucks out here. Why? Because the roads are gonna fuck it up. Facts. The roads are gonna fuck it up. And then you ain't got the money to repair no Peterbilts because the part you gonna look for one damn lug nut for $600 for a lug nut. I'm just saying, not that I'm saying that the lug nut for a fucking tire is gonna cost you six, but it's just facts. When you can get your ass one of them Cascadians over there, or one of them Freightliners, that the same shit that you're gonna be buying for $25,000, or that international that's up there. Come to look at it, I didn't even notice that it was international. The international that's sitting right up there. I guarantee you that person spent like no more than $25,000 for that international right up there. 25 grand or less. Because when I was at Crete was selling them for about $23,000. And if I would have known back then, I would buy out all them shit. $20,000 and put it on down here in Texas or Oklahoma, Pennsylvania. Well, I ain't sending no drivers over no hills and valleys to go kill himself. That's it. 6 months you should be driving for an owner operator for, and you should be saving your money and go buy yourself one of them sweet ass Peterbilts. What's all them Peterbilts? 365 Pete's and with the twin mufflers that's cocked up on the side, blowing all kinds of black smoke or whatever the hell y'all want to do with it. I don't give a damn about none of that. I will keep my Freightliner that I bought from Crete Carrier, and it's still running good. I'm telling y'all, straight up facts. 6 months is all you need to save $40,000 and go buy yourself a truck. 6 months. Now, if you don't want your own truck, now that's completely understandable. Maybe you just want to drive with that owner operator for whatever amount of years. If that's your case, then cool. You don't want your own truck that you can go get 70 to 81% to your own self and make way more money. But I'm just saying, or Western Star, there you go. But I'm just saying, that's why I ain't putting nobody on the move sandbox. I mean, sandbox is just easy and just the cheapest shit that you could ever do out there for the cheapest amount of labor. I'm just saying, it don't make no damn sense. I doubt it because at one point it used to be tons of sandbox. I don't think sandbox is slow out here. I think most of the welds are gonna start trying to go to sandbox because people don't know how to use the pneumatic trailers. They just waste the sand everywhere, all over the floor. You go to some of these weld sites, you walking like knee height in sand because dumbasses don't know how to blow the sand off and their line is clogged up. And the only way you can get it unclogged is unless you open up them hatches and shit, and you forgot to close the damn. You close up the airline, but you got the hopper is still bleeding the sand out, and now your entire line is clogged up with sand. So you got to have the pressure to go up in the silo, so the silo is full with sand that's going straight up, and your line at the bottom is still full with sand. And then you don't know what the hell to do, so you start blowing out the sand all over the floor. Now that's the company's the well placed money that you blowing out right there on the ground. Why? Because you don't give a fuck. It ain't my sand. I ain't the one paying for it. I'ma just blow it out on the ground. That's straight facts. That shows y'all don't care. But you can unclog that shit without wasting not a drop of sand. Guarantee you. I got trained off two loads and then got cut loose. Like, hey, fuck it. You're on your own. Peace. I'm out. I'm just simply telling y'all. Oh, found this at Walmart. It was on sale. I think I got it like $7. It's like those little nice little warm comforter. But wintertime is about to over anyway, so now I'm looking like why did I even get it? But I was at the other truck, it was freezing in the motherfucker. They don't care because it ain't their sand. It's not their sand. It's not their money. It's not their truck. You're just gonna run in whatever potholes, fuck some shit up on the truck. You get the sand. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You get the shit clogged up. You just start unhooking all kinds of hoses, wasting the sand all over the ground. So what these carriers are gonna start doing? They're gonna start going to sandbox. So with all these drivers that got blowers on their truck now, what you gonna do with it? That's damn eight to $15,000 blower that you got on the back of your damn shit just so you can blow some sand off because you don't know what the hell you're doing. So now what they're gonna say because you're wasting their product all over the ground, ain't no way for them to get it back up more than you have to go get a shovel and start shoveling the shit inside of a barrel or a bucket or something and go dump it out into something else. That's a waste of their money. So what they're gonna start doing is start using these sandbox drivers to just drive the damn shit to their well site. They get this giant ass crane to lift it up off you, put an empty box back on you, and take off. So that also eliminates detention, cheaper freight, cheaper money, cheaper labor. Save the companies and the carrier way more because they ain't wasting no more product. When you could have more products in these pneumatic trailers. Some places pay by the ton. And when it pays by the ton, you get way more money. But like I say, you got these damn customized Peterbilts with the chromed out shit and like not a damn drop of dirt is on that damn truck. And this guy's a cool driver too because me and him used to run together. He just came and fill up his tanks with fuel, and he's just waiting now to get some loads, in which I already know they're doing some switch with whatever the hell they're doing, and that's gonna take him like 7 to 9 hours to get that fixed. But I just told y'all what the hell y'all need to get done. But as a sandbox bringing 7 to 8K home for everything, you can make that yourself if you get your own truck. See, when you make that $7 to $8,000, all right, let's do some quick math. See, you can make that if you have your own truck. But if you're driving for owner op, you're probably looking at about 15 to 2 grand, like I say. Yeah, let me turn this phone on. It's probably no, it's not dead. Thought it was dead. When you damn near sitting down, lollygagging and shit, you can save your $40,000 with 6 months driving for an owner operator, and you go buy your own truck. You can save $40,000 and go do like Andrew and go buy a $15,000 truck and make all kinds of money. All kinds of money. Well, my truck was down for 2 weeks or a week and a half. I've been gone. So about a week and a half, I took on home time because I've been out here for a while. So it took like a week and a half, and 1 week covered 1 week paycheck, and then I had one load that went over to the following day, and then that one load covered all my expenses. And I think that load paid like 700 and something, and I think it was after. Oh, there he is too. So let me switch it. So there he is. I think he's coming back to check on his truck. So it's like that load cleared me, so I won't hit a negative check at all. So tomorrow is the cutoff date for for payroll. So I need to do at least one or two loads today, and then I have till tomorrow midnight to actually not go into a negative paycheck. So what hit my bank account today, because the company pays me, I think I got paid like 300 and something bucks for that one load after all the expenses that went off. So he came back over, cranked his truck up, warming it up, I believe. But it's straight facts. I'm just telling y'all how to get your truck real quick. You can get your truck in six months. 6 months you can get your own truck and stop working for 27 to 30%, and just go buy it. I hate when they're doing that. I'm getting calls from my friends. I ain't got no time to go hang out and sit around and lollygag right now. I just need to get this trailer brakes. So he's putting his stuff inside of the truck, getting ready for it tonight. Chances are loads are gonna start running tonight, and I'd rather get the running tonight. Now, say you're on Sandbox and you're getting to the truck $7,000 after all fuel and all that stuff is paid off. This is when you own your own truck. When you own your own truck, and you still got, say you still got payments, but the truck made $7,000 for that week. Now, say they put a driver in it and they're giving them 30%. That driver made $2,100 for that week. Easy. So if you're getting 2,100 for that week, times that by 4 for the entire week, you made 8,400. Times that by 6, you made $50,000 for that month. And this is just you as a driver for that owner op, and you already made $50,000 in 6 months. $50,000 in 6 months. All you have to do is just have the truck gross $7,000. $7,000 a week, and you take home $50,000 for that month. Now, out of that $50,000, you can start searching. All right, no. Let's kick it back a little bit. Say you got, for that 6 months, you made 80,000, 8,400 for the month. Times that by six, the 6 months, you gonna make 50,400. Now, say you got bills and shit that you want to pay off, child support that you want to pay off. Say out of that, say you got to spend $20,000 to get your ass out of debt. You still got $30,000 left in that 6 months, and you just spent off, yeah, as a 1099, because you don't want no W-2s. You want all the money you can get back because you can easily file it back on taxes with all your receipts. Because you got to remember, anything that you buy, food, clothes, plane ticket, rental car, you buy your damn candy, is all write-offs. Everything, write it off. I don't give a damn. Write that shit off. You get back all your money. So say you got to spend $20,000 to clear yourself from child support, credit card. Half the people don't keep their receipt. All you got to do is just take a picture. Take a picture on your phone. Take a picture with your phone and save it in there. That's it. It don't take you no more. As soon as they give you your receipt, even if you go to Subways and you go by, even when you go on home time and you go to Subways, or you take your girl out or your mom out, your boyfriend out, whoever the hell you want to take out, and you go to a restaurant, save that receipt. It's all a write off. Everything's a write off. Anything you do is a write off. You go on a vacation, it's a write off. You want to spend a night in a hotel, it's a write off. Everything is a write off. They just want to see that you're spending the money wisely, so they don't tax your ass back. So if you don't spend that $50,000, they will tax your ass right back and take it from you. So you rather spend the money than save the money. It's basically how they want to see it. $20,000 that you had to spend to clear your own self of debt. Now you still got 30,400. Out of that 30,400, say you got that still sitting in the bank. Now you start doing your research and start looking around to see what kind of trucks do I like. Do I want a sweet ass looking Peterbilt? You might go on a dealership lot and they might tell you, well, for that sweet ass Peterbilt that you're looking over there, all white with all chromes and decked out interior and sweet ass sleeper berth and a power inverter with a interior refrigerator, you're looking at $45,000. So you're looking at $45,000. So you're still down in the negatives now. You're still down $14,000, 14,600. You're already in the hole. Now you goddamn know good and well you can't afford that. Because you're already now $14,000 in the hole. That's a whole nother 2 months you got to be driving in order to clear that $14,000. Now you back down to ground zero. Now you back down to $0 and 0 cents because you want a decked out, chromed out, all sweet interior refrigerator, satellite dish, sweet ass Peterbilt. Whatever them truck is, I don't even know what truck is what. I barely even know my own damn truck. All I know, if some shit needs to be fixed on it, I can fix it. Or look at this one. Look at this. Look at that one. Yeah. Look at that one right there. Yeah. Y'all see that? What is that? Is that another Peterbilt? It is another goddamn Peterbilt. Y'all see that? Y'all see how sweet that shit look? Yeah, look at that. Pretty as hell, ain't it? And look what he's hauling. Sandbox. Oh my gosh. Y'all see that? Yeah. All kinds of money. All kinds right there. hmm Y'all love them sweet ass custom Peterbilt. When I tell you these Freightliners doing the same damn job. Now you go spend that $45,000 or $50,000 truck with them sweet ass Peterbilts, or you could have took your ass somewhere and get a Freightliner that's gonna be fucked up just the same as that one right there on them lease roads, and go get a 25, $30,000 truck. Now we had what? What we had in our bank account? We say we had that 50,400. 50,400. We back at the 50,400. We already know that shit costs $45,000, and you just took yourself $20,000 to take yourself out of debt. Now you at $30,000 back again. Now you can go find your ass one of them freight liners right there. Right there. One of them freight liners. There's another one with a small interior. It's only you that's gonna be in the damn truck. But for me, I get double bunks because in case if somebody break down, there's the top bunk. Just like Andrew. When Andrew got broke down for them 4 days, his ass was right there on the top bunk, sleeping. When my other driver was broke down, she was right there on the top bunk, sleeping. Did get paid for breakdown as well. But unfortunately, it basically all she got back was $100 because for all them days she was broke down because she had to pay back for her uniforms and stuff, and I ain't paying for them. So all my damn drivers know for all the uniforms, air mask, and all that stuff that they gave you, ain't like I'm gonna be the one wearing it. That's your stuff, so you gonna pay for it because they will deduct it regardless. Now, the only thing that I pay for is a hotel for you to go looking nice and sweet, sitting up in the AC, burning the AC from Monday through Thursday, and you check out that Thursday morning or your last day of orientation. That's it. That's all I pay for is just your hotel. But don't come out to the damn oil field and be broke. Make sure you still got money to last you at least 2 weeks or money to take your ass back home if you don't like the owner operator. So just letting you guys know from now. Some sweet ass Peterbilt. Look at that. Yeah. That's some sweet ass Peterbilt. Now anyway, back to the money. So in your account now, you got $30,000 sitting there. You start shopping around and start being like Andrew, buy $15,000 truck. You already know 15,000 is gonna drop you right back down again to $15,000 right there. Or you can keep searching until you find yourself another 25 to $30,000 truck while you're still driving for that owner operator, and you're only 6 months in. So while you're still driving, you're still getting paid weekly. So each week you're going to be adding on another, what was it that you were getting? 2,100, I believe. So add on another 2,100 times 4 for that month. Now you're back up to 38. Where we at? 38,800. There it is. So now you're 7 months in and you still have 38 stacks in your account. You go find yourself a Freightliner. I'll say they want to give you $25,000 for that truck. You can offer them 22,000 for the truck instead of 28,000 and talk them down. Ah man, I hit plus. All right, let's go back to 38. It's supposed to be 38 something. 38,800. There we go. Subtract 22,000, and now you're down to 16,800. And you just saved yourself 16,800. Then you can say, out of that $16,000, you can either go buy a blower, $8 to $10,000, and go on pneumatic, and you still got 12,000. No, you still got 7,800 left. Once you install the blower, that 7,800, you can use that as maintenance. Facts right there. That's how you sit down and do your math. So you're looking at 6 to 7 months of driving with that owner op. Be in mind, you can make way more than that. Don't listen to my 6 months. My 6 months is like bare minimum of the truck making $7,000 a week. So let's say the truck is only making $5,000 a week, and the driver is getting their 30%. You're making $1,500 a week. Times that by four. You're taking home $6,000 for that month. Times that by 6 months. You made 36 for the month. I mean, for the 6 months. Within that time, you should already know. You should be doing research already to see how much these truck cost out here and where you're going to go get your trucks from or where you're going to go pick up your truck at. So as you're driving, you're passing these little dealerships, and you can just randomly stop there one day and like, hey, how much does this truck cost? Because further down in the future, I want to get a truck. Now, I would strongly suggest if you want to build your credit, you can go put $10,000 down out of this 36,000. You can go put $10,000 down, and you still can go run some sandbox. Now, this is only for sandbox that we're talking. And you go say the truck costs like that white one that I purchased over there for like 48,000, which was a huge mistake. I shouldn't even have bought no trucks for $48,000. That's way more than this truck that I'm in, all because it was a lower mileage on it. So now you got a half a million miles on there. You got it for 40K. Not bad. Here's another truck that's pulling in, another older truck. There it is. You don't see no brand new trucks sitting out here. They're all older model trucks. That's probably like a '05, '06, '07. There you go. I don't see no blower on it, so chances are he's running sandbox. And because you can't afford it to put the blower on, because it costs like probably $5,000 to $10,000 or $5,000 to $15,000 for the blower, you go run some sandbox until you make that money. Easy money. Easy, easy money. I ain't got nothing bad. Well, I could have did some stuff today to the other truck. But it really ain't taking nothing because I already got it written down. Truck wash, fuel pump gauge, oil pressure gauge, get the blower on. I put it as a bare minimum of $5,500. In which it don't cost 5,500 because I got the blowers for like $8,000, and that's just a blower. You can go online and search for used ones or a cheaper blower if you want, but you pay, basically you pay for what you get. So you go buy something cheap, you can get some cheap work out of it. Connections with blower. I only got one guy that I always take my blow trucks to get blowers installed, and he charged me like $8,000 for the blower. So that's basically that's basically what I'll pay for blower. I don't pay no more than that. I don't go over $8,000 for a blower. I'm gonna bring your truck out here and run some sandbox. Run all the sandbox you want, man. Make your money. Just find you a company. For me, the most that I spend for a damn blower is gonna be $8,000 with labor. With the labor, that's the most I'm spending. $8,000. So even if you're gonna go to a dealership and say the truck they want minimum of $5,000 down, you can give them $10,000 down, and your payments are gonna be like $1,000 a month. Be in mind you're already making $7,000 a week depending on how you run. So you shouldn't take you long to pay your truck off. Now, all depending on how you run, all depending on how the wells are, you can easily make your money back. It don't take you 1 week to make that $5,000 down payment. Then let me get some air up in here, or maybe I'd crack my windows. Or you want to finance a truck. It's gonna cost like $35,000. You finance it, it probably jumped up to like $40,000, $42,000 for that truck. That's not bad because at least you know you went to the dealership and got an actual truck that won't break down. But all trucks will break down. Sooner or later, you will have issues with that truck. But out of that $30,000 to $50,000 that you will have, at least it's a guarantee that you still got $25 or $20,000 just in case if anything major should happen to that truck. Do I know anything about the port? How much the truckers are grossing a week? Um, all I knew when I was at Crete and I was down in the Florida, I was picking up like some kind of paper thing that they used to make diapers, and I think it weighed like it didn't weigh not even 5,000 pounds. But I'm pretty sure they have a consistent trucks that pick up those stuff, and I'm pretty sure they make a lot of money. Now you can't make 100% out here because no matter where you go, even if you have your own well, you still have somebody you got to pay to use that well. And even if you lease on to a company, the company want a certain percentage. Now, if you have your own truck and trailer, say for example, this Peterbilt has his own truck and trailer, then you only get a higher percentage for using your trailer, which is just going to be like a additional 10%. So for me, I'll get 71%. For him, is probably getting 81%, in which that 81% goes towards any damage to his trailer. Say for example, he has a hole on the bottom of his trailer, on his hole, on the belly line. He has to be the one responsible to go fix his own belly line. I can take my trailer here to the shop and have them just pull it in, they replace the belly line, and that's it. But if something should happen to him, he has to be the one to fix everything of his truck and trailer. In which I'll just worry about my own truck. I'm not gonna be worried about the trailers. Hmm. I never ran in Cali before to know how much they make out there, but I'm pretty sure every trucking business make a lot of money. Now, if you hear any truck driver talking about they ain't making no money, that means they ain't driving, or their asses in all kinds of debt, or they've just been blowing their money as soon as they get it. Um, those are the easy way I can tell y'all how to do your trucks. But I ain't getting no Peterbilts. I don't give a damn what nobody want to say. I ain't got no 40, 50,000 or $75,000 for no Peterbilts. That's gonna be damage. If you go lease a trailer, I'll say lease a trailer for no more than like $1,000 a week. Not a week, a month. $1,000 a month. Because if you really look at it, the 10% is going to add up to the same thing. The maximum you should be paying for a trailer a month is 1200 a month. And I rather tell you to do monthly payment rather than weekly payment, because what if one week you're sitting like this and there's no work and there's no money coming in to make that trailer payment? Well, you already know you can make that trailer payment within the month. I'm only what, 6 months in, probably 6 months in the oil field, and already trucks sitting over there. Flip, damn it! There they go. I was supposed to call my damn girl back. Just go online if you want to buy your own trailer. You can look on those trucker books, those trucking books, and you look in there, you'll see some trailers for like 20 to 40 or $20 to $50,000. But I do know Justin Lewis, I believe he's trying to sell a truck and trailer. I would buy his truck, but mm, not a international kind of guy. He's international, looks like the one that was at Creed Carrier. I don't give a damn what that man had to do to get his truck. At least he got his truck, whether it's an international or what. What kind of upgrade did you do to the Freightliner before going out there? I ain't had to do nothing. How much do one of your employees make? The highest was the one that was on Sandbox. He made $2,000 because he was consistently running. The lowest one of my Sandbox made, I don't know if it started happening like in this month in December, or I think the last one, I just didn't like Oklahoma. He was in Oklahoma, but that's a whole nother ball game with that guy. But it just all depends on how they run, how they run, and or how the loads are consistent, or all that stuff is just basically how they make. But the lowest my pneumatic made was about 500 and something because it was like a slow holiday season for that. I think he's going for a step deck. I think he's gonna go help out on some sandbox. He's gonna go hook up to one of those step decks, or maybe not. Fuck it then. Oh well. You can run sandbox out here, make some money. But for upgrades or anything, I didn't have to do anything to my trucks. I purchased them. I just installed a blower, and then we just take off from there. Whatever gets damaged that needs to be repaired, I just get them taken care of. Shoot, probably can get a hold of Andy, see if I can go get the side piece, the side skirt for that, and try to change it out today. You know what? Let's go. Let me take this with me. We're gonna go get the side skirts and stuff for that at the dealership. So I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna leave this key. Nope. Take my key with me. Where's the other keys? And I didn't even cut the hose. My bad, y'all. Just needed my phone to be charged. Probably that's why I was on this live so long. Let's take this money with me too. Let's go get the pressure sensors and stuff for it. Main thing that I actually need is the fuel pump gauge and the side skirt from the dealer. He has it already ordered. I need to put this hose back here. Hang on. Hang on. Ain't about to say anything. already into that part. We didn't even do a full thing on that, did we? Let me go back to it. Is it turned around? All right. Let me go back over this because I don't think I showed y'all about these gauges. All right. Oh, excuse me. Y'all can see that part right there, how it's square. So basically, that's how the sand was eating out that. So this controls which I don't really need to use this because this just turns these things on. I can't see so much light. It's basically it turns on those little hopper things down there. For the red one, it blows out the pressure that's inside the tank. It comes out through this right here. So if you follow it just blows out the air at the bottom, which is called blowdown. This is where you put air inside the tank, so now the air is going down and out. When it's like this, let me show you guys. Each truck and trailer, well, each trailer is different. So when it's like this, it stops air from coming out the blower, and basically the air. This is stop right here, so air is just going, and the air don't have anywhere else to go more than it's just stop right here. So your blower is getting feedback, well, kickback to it with all the air blowing straight to it. So if you want air to go inside the tank, you know the air is going through the line, and it's stopped right here. So it has nowhere to go. You need to put the air somewhere. So you open this up, and now the air is bouncing back, and it's going straight up in this line and going up. Now, say for example, this is open as well. The air can't go nowhere because this is straight. That means it's cut off. If it's down like this, that means the air is going down. If you cut it off, the air stops and it needs somewhere to go because it's coming straight through. So it's going straight up and out. So if you close this, that means you stop the air from going out. So now the air is just going up. Basically, this is pointing up, telling you it's going up. If you turn it like this, that means you cut it off, so it's going straight. Air is going up now and inside the tank. So it's just going to be filling up air all up in these tanks to where if there's sand up here, sand fill up there, sand fill up there, it's going to just build as much pressure. And you're going to see your tank pressure right here going up. It's telling you that the air is filling up in the tank. Now, for example, if you have too much air in the tank, you just simply take your time and open this and blow it down and blow out some of the air from the pressure that's in it expanding, meaning the damn tank can explode if it's too much air pressure up in there. So all you got to do is just take your time and open up the line so it blows out some of the air. So I keep this closed and this open and that up. So now say your tank line is full, you stop the air pressure from going up somewhere. Now you need the air to start flowing straight through. So you drop this down. So now the air is coming out the blower and going straight down and up into the silo that you're gonna be parked behind. It's gonna blow straight up in it after you connect your damn hoses. Jeez. Once that is done, your tank should be up here to like right there at the 15. Not really the 15, like the halfway marker. Air is going straight through. You take your time and you open up the hatch. Don't open it all the way all at once. You just take your time and open it so a little bit of sand is coming down and blowing at the same time. And as you're doing that, you can either leave it halfway or whatever you want to do and then open it, and the sand is just going to be pushing it straight through. As you open it, your line, it says your work line right there. that's telling you it's going to be going like this. This one is going to be the one that's jumping the most because as the sand is coming down, it's telling you how much it's pushing it. So it shouldn't go no further than like right here. But if this decides it want to go all the way around here and go like that means something down here is clogged up and it's telling you that the pressure down there it's not pushing it. So this needle is just going to go like that and just all the way over there, which is bad. This now is just gonna leave from here and start slowly building up pressure like that. If you see it start coming all the way over here to 15, then you need to release some of that pressure, close the damn line, and find out what's wrong with the problem. So if you see both of these way over here and your line is up here, that means somewhere down here your thing is clogged. Now, when you come back here, you can check your line. If it's like thick as hell, that means your hose is clogged up. You don't need to unhook all your hoses in order to release the sand and the pressure. All you're gonna do, you blow out some of the air out of the line. Make sure you close the hoppers, whichever hopper that's open. Close them up. Make sure they're all closed because sometimes you could have had that one open and this one cracked a little bit and it's too much sand for the air to push it. Make sure they're all closed up. You come back and you check your line and you see this one all the way and going like that. That means it's pushing, and this one is still. This one should be release the pressure in it. So you want to leave it right here at the 5 where there's still a little pressure inside the tank to help it push down the sand. But you already closed the hoppers, so you already shut off the air from going in here. You leave this open and you start checking it. Once you start walking down there, if you have one of those rubber hoses, you can feel it to see where the line is. If you have like 30, 40 foot of hose on the ground going back up to the silo, you can get your mallet and knock on it to see how far the sand is. If it's clogged up in here, then you need to go up to the silo and try to shake it to see if it will put some air pressure back in it so it can start pushing the sand up a little. You will cut this off so you stop having air coming out your tank. Now the air is a steady blowing going down, and remember, you need as much pressure to start pushing it. Once it's pushing it, you go back there. I know it's kind of confusing, but you guys don't know what I'm talking about as yet. But it will happen to everyone. It also happens to everyone, regardless what you want to do. So when you go back there and you see them taking off all these hoses and shaking it off and dumping out all the sand on the ground like you will see back here, you have a goddamn mountain full of sand. And that's product they're wasting. You just wasted all their product because you don't pay for it, you don't care, you don't give a fuck. Just the same way if you're driving for somebody, you go fuck up the truck and you don't care. You just call the driver like, hey, your truck acting up, I don't know what's wrong with it. But you already know what the fuck is wrong with it. So now the hose is filled with sand. All you got to do is try to feel with the hammer. You can bang it with a hammer because these are like almost new hoses. I barely use these unless I want to go like a little few inches in and just put a 10 and a 5 on there. And you just feel them to see where they're at. If it's thick with the mallet and you're banging it, you know the sand is right here. You go up to the silo, you're just rocking it like this. You will feel the sand. You hear that means it's sucking up the sand inside the silo, which it's connected to all the way up in the air. You will feel it. After a while, you come back up here and you look at your tank. You look at your line. You will see this slowly start going down. That means the line now is starting to get clear. Then you will see this start jumping. And then it will just fall right back down. That means there's no more sand down here in the line. You make sure this stays closed. You don't want to put too much air in it, and this stay closed. Now, this line right here is gonna still be right here from where you left it at. You need more air pressure now to go back up here. You simply just open this, you close close that up and open this up all the way. And you got to do them fast too. Once you want the air, you can't have the air going up here and then you slowly closing this. Air is gonna build up in here now, and it's just gonna feed it right back into your blower and blow that shit up. You need the air to go somewhere, so you got to do it real fast and quick, not with one hand, but with both hands. This down and this. No, air is going up in there. You have this up. You need to stop the air from going up here and down there before it feeds back into your blower. So you got to do it real fast with both hands. Use your left hand and do this, and use your right hand and down at the same time. If somebody else was here, I would have showed you guys real quick how to just. It's just like a hand wrist. Down with the right, up with the left. Simple as that. That's that. Ain't nothing hard to it. Really hope the shop would have called me so I could have I don't even think they gonna call. Yeah. All right. Don't need anything out of here, right? All right. I doubt it. Just needed to cut the hose. Where's the keys? Up top. Turn out. I don't know what I did with the keys for the truck. I got my keys. And try to go get something to eat. Well, I got food I can cook on the truck. The hell did I do with the keys for the truck? I have no idea what I did with the keys. Oh, here in my pocket. All right. Battery rate 10%. Little time I was doing all that. In case if they call, I'll only be a few miles down the road anyway. I go with this. What happened when we got too much damn truck keys? Which truck should we drive today? Oh, let me turn around so y'all see all these older model trucks. All Freightliners. Cheapest thing on the market rather than international. That one. Let me try this one. I need to take this one just to get the part from the dealer. Alrighty. I'm gonna grab that part from the dealer. Should have got the dash mount for it. Smell lemony up in here. Is it charging? Nope. No, we charging. Alright. I'm gonna go stop up here and get the. That's it. I don't think I need to say anything else to y'all. Need to get the sensor. What was that? If the stickers, I probably got to go inside of the yard to pick them up. They all got the stickers and everything ready to go. I just decided to start pulling them off sandbox. So I got one driver that's coming back next week. Um, he might just come back and his truck is just gonna have the blower installed to it. Give me 1 second. Let me go take this off. They all got the IFTA stickers DOT inspected already. I just start pulling them off while they're probably on home time. I'll get that done so when they get back in, while they get back in, they'll they'll just go straight to pneumatic, and then I just let the company know that it's now equipped with a blower. Just might be vibrating a little bit up there, so and I float my gears. It's gonna be shaking because I'm on this road right here. I'm gonna see if they got It's the truck I had to recover in Oklahoma. That's why I don't like putting trucks too far away from me because of incidents like this where the driver left it in Oklahoma. Give people a job and they abandon your truck out in Oklahoma. Be right back. Tuesday. All right. I don't see him doing much repairs or nothing. All right, so those stickers won't be here until Tuesday. What the hell is that? All right, so I'm gonna head to the dealership and get those parts. God knows how much they are, but we'll find out. Pick up the parts and stuff while it's slow like this and get them done. Uh, what did you say? Alrighty, you're welcome. And y'all welcome to sit and watch me drive on the damn road. But I'll turn y'all around. Y'all welcome to sit and watch, but mm, all you gotta do is just take your time and let the engine do the work till it builds up the speed, rather than you got your foot all the way on the damn throttle. All right, cool. Well, at least y'all on the road for a little ride. That was pretty awesome. Sometimes when you see drivers driving, you just want to see the road a little bit. Now that I got a dash mount, so at least you guys can see what's going on. And these roads are kind of weird too because they have a yield sign right here, especially when you going on the highway and stuff. Oh man, microwave fell. Welcome to a little road trip. I don't know how the sun is gonna affect y'all, but let's see. No, I can't even block it. If the line isn't too long, in which they might take like 2 3 hours in order to just get the truck a truck wash. See the comments, but I can't read them. They're too far away. So I need two oil pressure sensors. I think it's the two that's on the on the driver's side. I'm gonna have that checked out. Buy some brake cleaner, not brake either brake cleaner or carbon cleaner, and try to get as much of that oil sludge off as possible. You can go to Napa as well and get your filters for the truck.
I don't know where Justin at. I haven't heard from him for a long ass time. I don't know if he got his part for his truck or what, but I ain't got no tools on this truck if he needs something to be fixed. Everything is on the other truck, on the main truck that in case anything needs to be done to anybody's truck or my truck, or if I see anyone broke down on the side of the road that we can get him moving. But we'll see. He'll probably text me later on today. I try to find out where he was at. We're supposed to go out for breakfast this morning, but I ain't feel like getting up go get no breakfast. I got stuff already on the truck. I can make something for dinner, but we might as well just get something to eat for now. Pick up some groceries. Since it's Walmart, want to act all bougie. Walmart don't like semis all up in their parking lot because the people there be complaining, saying semi trucks are taking over everywhere. When fact of the matter is, semi trucks spend more money at Walmart than anywhere else. So when we go to Walmart, we're there spending $300-400 in a day buying food, groceries, and all kind of groceries and all kinds of equipments and stuff. But they don't like semi trucks parking nowhere around them. So some WalMarts are truck friendly and some just not. But maybe most of the driver park in all kinds of ridiculous ways to the fact cars or four wheelers to be parking up. I do believe it's this Walmart over here that's not truck friendly, but you can park where you can just to try to go grab some groceries or stuff like that. So you can't go to some Walmart because they're pretty busy. And if you see a whole bunch of cars up in there, you don't want to go put somebody up that you can't get out, or you got to wait till people start moving their car. And when stuff like that happens, connection sucks out here. That's probably a drive to get there. Where the terminal is in Midland. Direction we'll be going if we're going back to West Texas. Go go grab some loads.